Hello, this is the Begin Slaughter. I'm Murder Who. Yesterday, I said I'd start in the next region, the Mills. I didn't. I started with some work on the mines, trying to fix things I'd figured out in my sleep, and I have them mostly working, but not working enough to be working. After a full day, I've chased down many of the bugs and rewritten my code to be much clearer, and I've come up with a good debug view. I haven't put that debug view in yet, and the mines are not in working order yet. The main thing that's wrong is that the region connectors are, for some reason, not connecting. The up-down tunnels aren't always connecting, but they are sometimes. My algorithm is also sometimes unable to properly route, and ends up leaving holes in the grid, which is also quite undesirable. The main root problem is that I've tried to write this code while in a hurry and while experiencing a migraine. The parts that work right are the ones I've entirely rewritten since. It also turns out I didn't line up all of my modules exactly correctly, so some heights are slightly off and some corridors overlap each other. This isn't a problem graphically. I use World Triplanar UV, so it all blends together and you can't tell it's different surfaces very easily. However, it is a problem for collision. I've been using the Godot auto-generated trimesh collision, and moving between segments sometimes gets the player stuck because of these minute differences. Instead of retweaking the models, I might instead switch to manually making collision and giving a little bit of extra leeway around the mine edges. A bigger problem is that I didn't properly think through the chamber exits, and now they don't line up in a reasonable way. I'll need to remake the model a little bit. I did finally make a debug mode for myself, as you can see in the video that's been playing, which allows the player to fly and to clip through things. At this point, I have spent days on a single room that didn't need to be this complicated. The plan from here is to put aside the mines entirely, and only work on them after everything else I've wanted to get done in a day is done. So tomorrow I'm going to start by making the models for the buildings for the mill, and hopefully I will also move on to the walled village. It would be really nice if I could start considering the second boss fight by the end of the day as well. We'll see what my thoughts have to do in terms of like, maybe this is what's wrong with the mines, and how will it nerd snipes me. That's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching.